everyone, this is Colin for Estival Hub. We are coming to you today from the comfy confines of Mr. Silas CJ Goss's apartment here, hanging out, drinking a little tea, talking Estival Hub. Specifically, what is it? Why is it here? What are we doing with it? And where are we going? And stuff like that. In order to answer those questions, I want to start off by asking you what initially inspired you to start Estival?
I think it was just a realization that there needed to be an evolution of the model of a label or artist representation. Something that is more fostering the collaboration, I guess, of that community. So really the idea sparked 10 years ago in Kansas, and I was already starting to foster community there, but in doing events, but I wasn't doing it with the Estival brand. But the Estival brand just kind of latched on to this whole concept of needing a new model, basically.
Right. And so you moved to Denver, and then you started doing events under the Estival brand.
Yeah. So ended up activating that brand out here, and it got to the point of doing a festival up in Boulder, which was a lot of fun. You were involved with that.
Yeah.
Then I went into an Irish Estival, which was another great event, and we started to do monthly events, me and Stevan at Bar Red, which was more of a live production series. But now you are utilizing the brand or label, whatever you want to call it, to do your own events. I'm curious as to why you decided to kind of use that for your interaction with the cultural arts.
Yeah, so I kind of got into doing events randomly. I decided to put on a house show because we were doing a 5K, and we were like, well, why not have, in addition to putting on our own 5K, we might as well do a house show as well. And it was a great success. It spawned now like continuous DIY venue at my house, which is great. And it inspired me to pursue doing events outside of my house as well. And so I was like, well, if I want to do it under some brand, I might as well stick with what Silas has built with Estival and do it under Estival Hub because we've been working on a project, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But it just made sense to me. Like, Estival has been a collaborative project. It's been all about community, and why not tap into that, utilize it, and continue to move it forward into the future. It just made sense.
You're the first to use it doing events. A lot of people are under it just as artists and producers, different talent, but it's a rare talent to be able to organize and curate events. So I really appreciate all your service for the cultural arts. It's awesome.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, that's primarily why I was like drawn to it, is that it's a lot of fun to curate an experience, an event.
Yeah, I agree.
Bringing people together. It's as anyone who's been involved in events, like, they know how it has like almost a transformative power when it comes to bringing people together. And so that's been a huge part of why I enjoy it so much. And going forward with continuing to empower that community, that's the reason that we've started the Estival Hub Talent Directory, basically Cultural Arts Directory. Vetted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. we are vetting people.
Yeah. I think it's a utility that we're creating that will just be mainly accessible to our community, but it's rapidly growing and evolving, basically, to support multiple talents, whether you be an artist that is a performance artist, music, or a producer, photographer. There's so many ways to be a part of the directory and start to work with vetted artists in Denver for now, but we're starting to connect beyond that as well. I'm
really excited to see how this can be used as a resource for people and to just empower anyone that's involved in the project. And I'm super excited to be launching this website and continue going forward with what's been built over the last 10 years, and at least for me, like in the last year and a half or so doing events. It's a lot of fun. I want to do, like going into the future, like the where are we going part, that we getting back to that is I see us continuing to put on events in different places around Denver, different venues, activating new spaces, expanding the network, and continuing to grow the project, like you said, organically. Because once people are aware, like, oh, there's a community project that's forming, and it's powerful in ways that, like, the people are still figuring out, so to speak.
Yeah, it's always an evolution, really.
Right,
I like that the collaboration is part of the evolution, because everyone will need something a little different as, the cultural arts evolve in Denver and everywhere else.
Yeah.
So that's kind of part of the model too, is something that's not stuck in one, stasis moment. It's something that can keep growing and evolving as it needs to.
Yeah, and it's open source in a way because we're not trying to hide the directory from people. We want to use it you have access to our network by viewing this directory, and it's there to uplift people, not to empower our bottom line or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's about just the community as a whole. But without rambling too much, I want to thank you for tuning in today. We're going to have some more videos and conversations in the future about the project and other things as well. This is the first of hopefully many conversations with people within the hub. But look forward to what's to come in the coming years, and peace and love and light.
Cool. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. I guess we didn't say estivalhub.com, but